What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by New York. From deep, Holmgren. Towns with a rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Towns, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Hartenstein a screen. SGA passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Basket counts.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson finds Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Wallace outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Holmgren. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
This one for 3. Again, the miss by Towns. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Dort with a steal. Now Holmgren. To the paint. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. On the wing, Wallace. Outside, SGA. Wallace with it. He's against Bridges. Wallace's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brunson. He's scoreless. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Joe's subbed in for Wallace. Here's Brunson following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside Anunoby. Brunson looks it over. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Shoots over SGA. New York, again, can't hit.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. McCain comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 22 left now in the first quarter. Here's McCain. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Just 2 to shoot. Over Brunson. Can't hit the step-back J. New York leading by 3. Screen by Hart. To the inside. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Now here's McCain. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Back to Joe. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. No good with the triple.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Brunson. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Topic. Pass to Holmgren. 4 seconds left. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the small forward. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Alvarado. Towns passes to Alvarado. Back to Towns. 5 to shoot. Over Topic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Towns has got 9.
Wow, under duress of the shot clock. Towns, calm, delivers, beautifully done.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by New York. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Now here's Towns. He's got 11. They get it again. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Topic. He's got 5. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Over Towns. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A big group substitution here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Williams. And SGA subbed in for Topic. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on a story about Jared McCain. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. And this one, not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny bone. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
In real time, very hard to know how bad these injuries really are. Glad to know this guy's going to be back at it pretty soon.
New York, again, can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Anunoby. No made baskets yet. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Then for Oklahoma City, Lou Dort, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Wallace in for Joe. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Wallace. 1:24 left in the first half of this one. Here's SGA. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson against SGA. Shot clock at 5. Robinson.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's SGA. And stolen by Brunson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm joined by Coach Mark Dagnall. Coach, this has been a hard-fought game and high-powered at that. Thoughts?
Yeah, it was great offensively, and I thought we showed great resilience, just weathered the storm, settled into the game.
Keep up the great work.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan Court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, pretty interesting how this is all coming together, don't you guys think?
Not interesting. It's exactly how I predicted it would look.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl-Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl-Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 2. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. The Thunder's shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Wallace. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. New York shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hart throws it down.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
Hart's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And the shot's good. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Towns for 3. And the 3 falls for Towns.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Down low. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Hart. Hartenstein against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Hartenstein. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Knicks. Here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Dort outside. Here's Wallace. That three's off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
SGA with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's SGA. Gets some space and parries the jumper. SGA's got 10 points.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Towns. Brunson against SGA. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
He gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian, back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Holmgren. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's SGA. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson finds Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And now an 8-point New York lead.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns on a screen. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace. Joe with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Hartenstein a screen. Towns against Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Robinson. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Brunson's got 9.
Well, the southpaw, Jalen Brunson, pretty finish.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
The third quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, leading by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Knicks leading by 4. Now Alvarado inside. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Kane drives in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
There's a screen. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Robinson with a steal. Now here's Alvarado. It's Shamet on the wing. Alvarado outside. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 7. And here's Alvarado. Here's Shamet to the paint. Here's Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. SGA's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort. Incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Joe. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl-Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Thunder trail by 8. To the inside. And the basket by Joe.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Clarkson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Down it goes! And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Joe.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's Towns. Outside Brunson. Now Towns. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges pulls it down. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Towns. Outside Brunson. No one near him. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Brunson pulls it down. Knicks leading by 7. Towns is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Now Dort from deep. Oh, it doesn't go. 1:10 left in the game. Screen by Hart. Here's Towns. Brunson with it. Now Hart. Ooh, the shot misses.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
It's money from deep.
My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Robinson, he's checked in for Clarkson. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time. And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Count it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
13.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Timeout called, the Thunder. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Holmgren! Money from 3!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
At the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
So New York wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.